What is up, you guys? Coming back to another quick little video here. This one is actually a suggestion that you guys have been giving me for quite some time, and it's all about acne denim. And in this one, we're going to be covering two things. First is the difference between several washes, and particularly max cash, or sorry, just regular cash, and then this is stay cash, and then also the differences between fits in the entire line. So let's get right into it. Let me introduce the pants. So this is my max cash, and these have been like basically my go-to black pants for the last year. If you see me wearing black pants at any time, it's these. These are my third pair that I've ever had, and I don't really intend to switch them just because they're absolutely perfect. And we'll talk a lot about their characteristics in just a sec. These are my friend's Ace Stay Cash, so we'll talk about the different naming structures as well that have also been tailored to fit even tighter. So basically the comparison between these two is going to be in the material. So just looking at the max cash, you can really tell that this pair fades over time. You can see plenty of whiskering right here in the thigh area, as well as some wear on the pockets, you know, where your hands go and stuff. And then this kind of gives it almost like a sheen, if you can see that in the light. And I think that's one of the most unique properties of Acne Max Cash, or Acne Cash Denim. Sorry, I keep saying that because Max and Cash just kind of go together in my head. And it almost gives it like a waxed appearance, like especially right over here. I don't know if it translates into the camera, but that's the regular cash. So these are the Stay Cash, and while they've also been washed once, they aren't as worn out, but you can still tell a bunch of different properties that these have. First off, the material itself is much lighter to the touch. That's because they have some sort of like elastic in them, or some sort of polyester, which retains the black coloring, because the Stay Cash is basically supposed to remain darker of a black rather than fading out like the regular cash. But as a result, it doesn't get as shiny and like the waxed effect almost. So it just kind of remains more jet black, but as you can still tell, it forms creases and stuff, even though it is like a lighter weight jean. All right, so this kind of gives you a better look at some of the color differences, and disregard this area because the light's just shining down on it really brightly. But you can really tell that the regular cash right here is, you know, a lot shinier, and it really just fades out a lot stronger. You can really compare areas like this is the back of the knee area. It forms a lot more visible and more rigid kind of texture when it creases and stacks, whereas this one just kind of folds on top of itself a little bit more effortlessly. So this is again basically the take-home message is this is like a much lighter pant, much more breathable, and this is just far more rugged and heavy duty. One last difference that I want to talk about is the difference in cut itself. So this is the Ace and this is the Max. Max is like a low waist, or a regular waist, lower rise, and then it's like a slim straight throughout. And one thing that sets it apart is actually these rivets right here. These are only found on the Max model. The details on them, Acne Studios. And then we have the Ace Cash over here, which are, sorry for the focusing, this light's just totally fucking with it. But it's a same waist, but it's a much higher rise, I feel. And then also it's like a skinnier leg. There's not as much of a taper. It's just kind of skinny throughout. And then if you can see here, there's no rivets. It's just sewn in for reinforcement. One thing that I really like that Acne did in this last season was they kind of really minimalized everything. They don't have any more leather patches on the back of the pants. They kind of have like this sash that you get when you buy, and you have to rip that off obviously, but it's completely minimal, especially on the Ace, and that's kind of the theme that they want to portray. It's just completely minimal, and then just except on the hardware on the front, like here, it'll say Acne Studios, but it does have rivets on the front though. It's just on the butt pockets that there's no no metal buttons. One thing is that my friend has really skinny legs. These are his jeans, so thank you to him for letting me use his Stay Cash for this review. He actually tailored these to fit like the thin cash, which are skinny in the top block, and then they taper down to about a 15.5 centimeter opening at the hemline. So it's basically the ultimate taper. So I guess the end all like sizing between all relevant Acne Studios jeans is like, in terms of bagginess to slimness, it's like max, ace, thin, and then there's a couple more, but they kind of are irrelevant because no one really wears them. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize for this kind of shaky cam. I'm literally just recording this on my desk, and I'll try to answer as many of you guys' questions as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching all my videos, all the suggestions, all the comments. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers so we can do that next giveaway, and I'll see you guys. Peace.